Hi, beautiful souls, and welcome to this month's reading for the month of August. I'm slightly late. I'm actually a lot late. July went by so quick for me. I don't know how it has been for you guys, but it's literally just been this whirlwind. So I am super late and we're already a week into August and I'm doing this reading, so apologies for that. So what this reading is really focusing on is kind of the messages behind August for you, what might be coming up for you, what you maybe are looking to release, what you're maybe needing to manifest, and sort of any guidance on what actions you can take to really sort of make August the month for you, because there's some powerful energies this month, and it's definitely a time for us to step up our game and start living our authentic truth. So it's all really exciting stuff coming up. So to delve just sort of into what this pick a card reading and how it works, basically all you need to do is choose one of the pile of cards before you. So you've got pile on number 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then just go to the time slot for your card reading, which will be posted below, and just see what comes up for you. So just take a moment just to tune inward and just see what card you are feeling pulled towards. So let's get started. So this is for my pile number 1, so this reading's for you. So let's see what's coming up for you in the month of August. So we have 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. Right, 7 of Pentacles, sorry. So I love the 10 of Cups. So this card is all about harmony, and this month is really a focus on the relationships in your life, the friendships, just really finding or bringing a more deeper connection with those you love and really appreciating the time you have together. You've got this gorgeous energy weaving through your life right now, and it's really a powerful time for you to just sort of take a step back from the need to be busy, simplify your life where you can. Maybe you've been having to deal with a lot of stress the last few months and it's just been feeling like you're just literally wanting just to rest, go inward and just focus on what's important right now. Meeting up with friends, having more of a time for socializing, having more time with family, more time with your kids, and even just more time, in the house. And this card is really about, simplifying your life in a way that is supportive of your own energy. So maybe I've just been sort of tuning into this card. It feels like your energy has been really drained lately and you're just feeling like a bit exhausted and you're just needing a rest. So this energy is coming in for you for the month of August. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is all about new beginnings and taking a step forward in a new direction. So maybe you have this really amazing idea that you've been holding on to for a while, and this is the perfect opportunity for you to start taking a step towards your dreams. The Page of Pentacles is all about taking action on your goals, to do with work opportunities or starting a new business venture, and it's a really powerful time for you to take more control as well of your finances. Maybe it feels like, that kind of has been slipping away from you. It feels like maybe you're not as in control of your finances. Maybe you've been spending more than you have been normally, or maybe it feels like you're needing to focus on building. That's what it feels like, building foundations, building something that is stable. So it could be that you've had a business idea before that you've went for, and it feels like it's not really been built on a stable, strong foundation. And it's really important this time that you take your time and you build something that is sustainable. So it might be really slow at first, but the Page of Pentacles is all about taking that small action, taking that next step, and really focusing on working on sustainability. And then we've got the Five of Swords. So there has been a lot of worries recently, especially around your family. It feels like there's been a lot on your shoulders. You're holding a lot of responsibility that isn't yours as well, holding a lot of worries. And you've been through some really difficult times the last few months. It feels like, you've had to put a lot of your own things on hold, your own dreams and ambitions, and really focus on, I don't feel like you're saying focus on somebody else's dream, but it feels like you're having to give more than what you're receiving right now. So energy wise, it feels like you're very depleted. And the month of August, it's really an important time for you to slow down where you can, and just make sure that you are bringing more balance into your life. It's important that you listen to your body and what that is telling you, but also it's important that you don't feel like you're having to take on everybody else's work or problems. It's important that you just slow down. And going back to the Ten of Cups, where we're really working on simplifying our life, and the Five of Swords just feels like I feel like somebody's constantly nagging at you, like you're constantly having to deal with somebody else's pain or burden, and it's feeling a bit too much. Even on a collective level, if it doesn't feel like there's anybody within your family or a close circle of friends that fits that criteria, it could just be on a collective level. You're feeling really overwhelmed with the way things are around you in the world. You're very empathic, so you're picking up on other people's energies. And I'm also getting that with this card, it's important to sort of avoid sort of busy or crowded places, because sometimes it feels like even when you're walking into a shop you can feel really drained. So it's important that you learn how to protect and ground your energy and just have more time for yourself. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which links in beautifully with the Page of Pentacles, because this is all about the idea that where intention flows, energy goes. So this month of August is really about what is it that you're wanting to build? What dream is it that you're wanting to get started on? The Seven of Pentacles is really just the birthing of that dream and the small actions that you're needing to take, but to stay focused as well, because it might be that other people's energies are coming in this month, or you're feeling a wee bit more distracted than normal. Find a way to keep yourself in check. That could be either sort of writing in your journal about what your aspirations are, making sure that you've got some sort of idea of what next steps you're needing to take. So this Seven of Pentacles is all about practicality, how we can stay on track and not get distracted. So let's see what your oracle cards are saying. So we've got Cupid, Blessing in Disguise, and Fresh Air. So the Cupid card definitely links in lovely with the Ten of Cups, because it's all about focusing on your love life, focusing on the relationships that you have in your life. If you don't have a partner, it could just be, wanting to bring more self-love and self-care into your life and really focusing on yourself more, but also about nurturing, because this card is all about nurturing and healing your heart, and also just accepting yourself for the way you are and not being so judgmental about yourself. So it's all about kind of self-care for you with the month of August. And then we've got the Blessing in Disguise, which shows that there might be some sort of block that'll come up, or somebody that it feels like something might come up where it feels like it's come out the blue and you're having to be held back from moving forward. And at the time it might feel very negative. It might feel like you're not, things are moving against you. But when we have something coming up that is a block, it could be that something that needs to be looked at. You need to slow down, or you're being forced to slow down and go inward, because this is what this card is saying. What might be a problem is actually part of the solution. It's a part of what is needing to be resolved within you. So it could be a block that is coming up within you that has been holding you back for a long time, but you might get triggered. Something might happen, an event or some sort of situation will come up that gets triggered for you to resolve that once and for all. And then we've got the Fresh Air card, so your body needs refreshment. So this card is showing that you're really needing more time outdoors, needing more time to heal or find more space for healing. And again, this card ties in really nicely with the Ten of Cups because it's all about connecting with family, going for more walks together, getting out in the sunshine, and just really enjoying sort of the summer months that we have left. If you're in Scotland, not very much left of summer, but it's really about just enjoying the time that we have. And let's see what's next. So we've got wisdom and affirmations. So the wisdom card shows that you're going to be getting some sort of clarity. Something is going to come forward that will be helpful to you. So either that could be advice from somebody else, or it could even be, you're reading a book or you're watching something and you suddenly get this aha moment where it's like, oh, that's what that means. So the wisdom card can show that there's sort of some sort of divine timing happening for you in August. So just be aware of any synchronicities. You might be feeling drawn to go to a certain place or speak to a certain person, and all of that's going to tie in to help you with your future dreams and goals. So just look out for any synchronicities coming up for you. And then we've got the affirmation card, which is saying stay clear on your thoughts and what you're wanting to bring into your life. Thoughts are things. So this card is really about what is it that you're wanting to bring more of. And we've got the coins growing on the trees, and it's really about staying positive on your path, even if something comes up in August that feels like it's blocking you from that path. It's really just there to show you how you are actually blocking yourself and how you can maintain a more positive mindset to really overcome that block. So stay clear, stay focused, and try and stay positive. Find small ways to stay positive, and that's where I feel like with the Cupid card we've got a self-care practice. The fresh air card is all about grounding, nurturing your body and spending more time outdoors, and also spending more time with family. All the things that bring us more joy can keep your vibration elevated. And then finally we have the protection card, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So this card shows that really it's about the month of August, about you learning how to protect not only your own energy but your dreams. How can you protect your dreams? How can you protect, what you are wanting to bring forward? And it could be this new idea that feels really exciting to you. But it's important that you protect your dream, you protect it from maybe the misunderstanding or negativity of others, the fears of others, because sometimes as much as family want to support us, they can sometimes not always bring a higher perspective, because they might bring their own fears or their own belief systems into something and give you feedback that isn't always helpful. It's more based on their perception. So it's important that maybe when you're first having this new idea or where you're wanting to do next, it's important maybe you hold that dream within your own heart and you ask your angels to protect you in your dream, and maybe not share it so much right away, but just focus more on building the energy until you're ready to share, so that when you do share, and if you ever do receive negative feedback or somebody else's not very positive idea about what it is that you're doing, you won't feel as brought down. I feel like that's the wrong word, brought down, but do you know what I mean? You won't feel like as deflated, because sometimes when we're like, oh my god, I'm so excited about this, and you want to share it with everybody, and then somebody's like, oh, that's not very good, or somebody else has already done it, or they might do it better than you, or what's the point in doing that? That kind of feedback really can bring your energy down and make you not really focused. So the month of August, I feel like for you, it's really about getting clarity and staying on track with your dreams and protecting it and protecting yourself. So I hope this energy I hope this reading and energy, of course, I hope I'm sending you good energy, helps you for the month of August. And thanks so much for joining. And if you really like this video, please like and share and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, beautiful souls. This reading is for pile number 2. So let's see what we have for you for the month of August. So we have the Hierophant, the Chariot, Magician, and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords reverse, sorry. I have to apologise if you hear any background noise. I've been trying to find some time to do this reading and I kept getting interrupted by sort of the kids and stuff, so if you still hear them, apologies. So first of all, we have the Hierophant, and it's really interesting because we have this next to the Chariot, and these two cards make me think of two opposing forces, the yin and yang, and trying to find the balance between the two. So for you, maybe the month of August is really about that, or around that theme of trying to find balance. So the Hierophant is all about spiritual awareness and finding more time alone, or having a desire to spend more time alone. Maybe you're wanting to sort of retreat or get a break basically from everything that's going on. But then you've also got this with the Chariot, which means that there is a lot going on around you. You're maybe more busy than normal these next few weeks, and it's going to feel quite hard to work on that balance. The good thing is this yin and yang energy is really going to help you work out what it is that you're really wanting. So after August, it feels like you'll be a lot clearer. It's just in the process of doing that, you are going to have to figure out what it is that you're wanting, and you may feel like you're going back and forward. So this is where we've got the Hierophant card, which is really, it's also giving an indication that maybe you're needing to go inward a wee bit more, question your decisions, what maybe you're really wanting. Are you more of a people pleaser? Are you doing things to please everybody? Or are you trying to find a way to do things for yourself that is just for you? So the Hierophant is all about finding freedom within the chaos. And when I say that, it means that everything that's going on around you, around the world, all the negativity, you have to learn how to not let that affect your own energy, that you are more in control than what you believe. And I say that because we've got the Magician card, which is really about teaching you the power of manifestation, that you have so much power in your own hands. You're really gifted. You've got so much talent. And for the Magician, I'm immediately getting leader, teacher, somebody who teaches by example, who is on their own inward journey and is really delving deep into their soul to understand what it is that they want to create in their lives. And there's so much potential coming up and swirling up towards you. And this is why August is such a big month for you. It's really about finding balance, finding inner peace amongst the chaos, and finding more time for yourself. The Magician is really all about, in order to find your inner talents, to understand them, to understand the gifts that you want to bring into the world, it's really about finding, again, we've got the infinity symbol, which is all about balance, and that's so interesting that like yin and yang energy is within that infinity symbol. And it's really about trying to work with how we can bring our gifts into our world, that I would say you're very spiritual, empathic as well. So it's about how we can bring that into the world, how we can help others. So this month of August is really about working on your manifestation. But I also feel very much like this is a time for you to rest. And the Four of Swords is basically that. It's a time for self-care, healing. The Four of Swords is really about healing from past heartache, past loss, healing from things that have really hurt us, and we're just feeling overwhelmed by, you could be maybe having to deal with anxiety or depression or worries, and it can feel like everything's sort of been overwhelming you. And it's really, that's why we've got the Hierophant and the Magician card. They're both very spiritual cards. It's all about how we can help balance our emotions, how we can not always feel so overwhelmed all the time, but we can have moments of inner peace despite the fact that it feels like so much is changing and crumbling around us. The Four of Swords is about not taking all of that on within yourself, but allowing yourself to work through those emotions, even if they're difficult emotions, without judgment, without fear, without hate, but with love. So work with how you're feeling with love. Send yourself more love, because the Four of Swords is really about, you can be really hard on yourself. You can be really hard on, you feel like sometimes that you're not doing enough, that you're a failure, that you're not being enough. And this is furthest from the truth. Four of Swords is somebody who is taking on and shouldering so much of everybody else's problems and issues. They literally have the world on their shoulders, and that's why the anxiety, the feelings of overwhelm can build up and just make you feel like you're not in control. So let's see what your oracle and angel cards say. So we've got family, cleanse and detoxify, and innocence. So the family card shows that healing is coming up within the family, within emotional healing that is needed. This could be either a situation that's arrived within your family, or even just something from the past that connects you to your parents, things that have needed to come up to be healed once and for all. This could be a big block. And this card is also about sending love and light to anybody or anything that may have hurt us in the past, and about finding peace in our hearts, finding peace in our soul, and not defining ourselves by what has happened to us. So if you're feeling like you are the kind of person who, again, what I'm picking up on, is very empathic, has a lot of emotional intelligence and can pick up on other people's emotions, but that also means that in the past, maybe even as a child, you had shouldered the blame of something that somebody else had done, or you had taken responsibility for the happiness of others around you. And that, as a child and as you move into adulthood, can mean that you define yourself by not your own happiness, but how you can make other people happy. And that kind of block can, in order for that to be healed, is about sending love to yourself as a child, sending healing to those moments where we did take on more than we needed to. So a lot of childhood healing is coming up. And as we move through the month of August, we've also got the Cleanse and Detoxify card, which means with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. So this beautiful card is telling you that this is a time for you to heal on a deep cellular level. There's so much healing coming up for you, so much light. And I'm being drawn to these flowers. I think they're lilies. These orange lilies somehow symbolize something important. I feel like this lily is a symbol of peace and healing, and I feel like, hopefully, well, I'm saying that, but it feels like this symbol might come up for you in the future. But the Cleanse and Detoxify is about healing on a cellular level, so it's all about how you can support your body through this process of change and transformation. Notice if your body how you've eaten has changed, what foods you feel drawn to. It might be you have been reacting in a certain way to foods, and I myself have been going through this process where my diet has changed significantly in the last 3 to 4 months, and it's really about noticing what it is that your body is needing for support, for healing, and just tuning into that. And then we've got the Innocence card. So again, we're going back to childhood healing. And the message with this card is a lovely one. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. So again, this card is going back to that realization that you've been taking on or shouldering more than what you need to. You need to realize how incredible you are, how beautiful you are, and how gifted and talented. And it's just, I feel like such an overwhelming sense of love and peace from this card that I think once you realize your own power, there will be no stopping you. But I think you just need to have more confidence, more speak up when you need to, rather than taking on everything that isn't yours. It's really important that in the month of August you find ways to lighten that load, so that you can feel more freedom to expand, to be creative, to do things that you love to do. And then we also have action and freedom. So that's so interesting because I just mentioned freedom. How cool is that? So the action card, 2 heads are better than one. So August might be a month for you to come together with somebody that is like-minded. So this could be, you know, somebody who you feel on a soul level, like it could be a friend, somebody that you like to talk to, open up to. I also feel with this card it's very much Aries energy as well, about taking action, about moving forward. The Aries sign in astrology is very, it's a fiery sign. It's very much about not overthinking things, but taking action towards your dreams without worrying so much about the consequences, about having the confidence and clarity to know what you're needing to do next, and not worrying so much about what other people are thinking, but being really confident in that. And then the freedom card, letting go of the past, which is just so interesting because that is literally what we've just talked about in the other card. So that is super, I feel like that card is just sort of reiterating exactly what I've been saying. So it's perfect. And again, it feels like very Aries energy there. So I don't know if this reading might be for somebody within that star sign, somebody's an Aries or a Taurus, but it's really interesting. And then finally, the last card is Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. So this card shows that exactly what I'm feeling, where sometimes I feel like you've been through so much in the past that you've grown up more than most, that you're a very old soul. And that can sometimes mean that you have taken on more than you need to. You feel like literally the world has been on your shoulders. Maybe as a child you were very spiritually aware. You maybe saw things that others couldn't, or as a child you may have spent more time alone, more time in nature with animals. You're a very sensitive soul. Your original light worker is somebody who is like a crystal rainbow child, the one that is here to give birth to this new beginning, the way showers, the ones who step up as teachers, leaders, healers, who light the way, light the path for others to follow. And it feels very much like that energy is coming in now, where you're really being activated, and that activation can mean there's bringing up emotions, strong emotions that maybe need to be healed, but in the long run it's going to build your confidence in your own abilities. So there's so much coming up within you, so much activation. So that's a really interesting card, and I want to leave on that note because that feels perfect. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, pile number 2, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and please share with anybody else who might be interested. So thank you. Okay, so this reading is for pile number 3. So this is for your month of August. So let's see what cards come up for you. So we have Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. So immediately the Page of Swords is all about wanting to learn new things and expand your awareness and your consciousness. So the Page of Swords is really interesting. It's really about taking that next step towards your dreams, but maybe having to delve a bit deeper into the learning behind it. So it's about having sort of new ideas and inspirations coming forward, but it's when it feels like it's when you're reading about something, when you're being immersed into this new learning, and it's really exciting, and you're taking that next step towards your dreams. But the first step is really to read and understand, so gaining more knowledge. So the Page of Swords is all about knowledge, about clearer understanding, and we've got that with the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is about working on our emotions, what we're needing to release, what we're maybe holding on to from the past that is no longer serving us. And there will also be moments of nostalgia within August for you, pile number 3, where you feel like, I guess, some sadness, because it feels like a lot of those emotions that are being released, it feels like they're needing to come up to be healed, and when they do, You'll have moments where you might feel overwhelmed or just wanting more time alone, just wanting more time to process. So that's where I'm getting that you might have more time anyway to read and to spend more time doing what maybe you're interested in doing, or learning more, or learning something new. And in the process of doing that, it's all about healing as well, because you're going to have more time alone, more time with yourself, about going on that inner journey. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's big decisions to be had within August for you, pile number 3, where you're really having to get clear on what it is that you want to do. So Two of Pentacles is always about making a decision between two ideas. When it's got pentacles, it's often to do with our work, with the practicalities, with new opportunities that might be coming up for you. So within August, there'll be a few options available to you, and it's about really what is it that you're wanting to do, what path are you wanting to take, and really getting clear about that. So a lot of clarity is needed for you, and that's where I feel like it's about spending more time alone, about maybe not being influenced from other people, but understanding your own needs. And once you do, this is where the King of Pentacles comes into play. The King of Pentacles represents somebody who is very confident, who knows what they want, and they're not afraid to get it or speak up in order to get it. And they've got very strong energy, the King of Pentacles. So this energy very much represents what you're bringing into your life within August, where you feel much more confident. And if you see with the King of Pentacles, he's surrounded by bookcases filled with books. And it feels like once you gain that knowledge and understanding, you'll have the confidence to really step forward towards your dreams. You're the kind of person that needs to delve deep into something, delve deep into a subject to understand it on another level, and really start working towards your dreams. And it feels like there's so much protection around you just now as well, so much protection from the angels and your guides. So just notice any synchronicities that are coming up for you, because August is definitely a powerful month for you. And then we also have perfect timing, wedding, and entrepreneur. So the perfect timing card shows that everything is going to happen within the right time for you, pile number 3. This is such a perfect card when it works well with the entrepreneur card, where we're working hard towards our own goals, where we maybe you're wanting to start a new business or a new business venture, and everything's going to work out in the right time for you within August. It's really a powerful month for you. And when we have that with the King of Pentacles, it just shows me that you are really a person who stands out from the crowd. You're a leader, you're a forward thinker. You've got this beautiful Aquarian energy coming in, where you think outside the box when it comes to what it is you want to do, new ideas, inspirations coming in, and you're not going to be afraid to take action on them. It's just about having the confidence within yourself. And it feels really interesting, because it feels like when you've got the perfect timing, the entrepreneur card, which shows that you're wanting to work for yourself or start a new business, and in between they have the wedding card. And this is about the perfect timing that is happening. It's like a marriage between the two. Everything's going to work in divine timing for you. And also with the wedding card, it's also about new beginnings, new souls meeting up, meeting new friends, or meeting maybe even having a new relationship in your life, but really feeling like you're on the step towards your dreams. So this could be a love card, or it could even be a marriage between two partnerships. It could be somebody coming into your life as a new partner, or it could be a partnership within a business, somebody with a great idea that will be able to help you forward your dreams. And yeah, this entrepreneur card is all about self-employment, working for yourself, and really becoming a leader and a teacher and a healer in the world, and working on your bigger goals and aspirations. So August is a massive month. And then we've got this card, so we've got seasons and tenacity. I think that's the right word. So the seasons card is listen to Mother Earth. And when I see the seasons card, it's really about going with the flow, So there'll be moments within August where it feels like things aren't maybe moving the way you want them to, or you might have some blocks coming up, or feel like everything's kind of come to a halt. And then as soon as that happens, it'll go really forward really quickly. So one week it'll be slow, the next week it'll be like flying. So this card is about listen to Mother Earth, tune into yourself as well. It feels like with the Seasons card, it's about tuning into your own energy, tune into your own divine timing, I guess. When I say that divine timing, it means tune into what is coming forward for you. So if new ideas are coming, just listen to them, tune into them, try not to block them out, but spend more time meditating or taking longer walks in nature and just taking a breath sometimes, because it feels like sometimes when we're busy all the time, we're not allowing our mind to open up to all the possibilities that could be coming forward. Our creative aspirations often come at those moments where we're just in that mind zone where we're chilling a bit more. We're allowing these things to happen, but we're not forcing them. And then we've got the tenacity. That's the word. I got it wrong earlier. Your hard work is paying off. So the more you move forward with your dreams and the more you take action on them, the more that things will be working out towards you, but just keep plucking away. August is a month for you to definitely move forward towards what it is that you're wanting to work towards. And then we also finally have Starseed, what lights you up. So definitely the month of August for you is definitely about working on your creative aspirations, learning something new, delving deep into it, and noticing what you're feeling passionate about and following that, following your heart. The what lights you up is really asking the question about what it is that you truly want to do on a soul level, what it is that you're wanting to bring into the world. And this card definitely comes up for teachers and healers and light workers and starseeds and people who are here to make a difference in the world. So August is definitely a big month for you. So I hope that reading resonated with you, pal number 3. If it did, please like and subscribe and share with anybody who may like this reading. Thank you. Okay, so this reading is for pal number 4. So let's see what the month of August has in store for you. So we have the Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Lovers, and the Star. Oh, beautiful. I love those two cards. So the Knight of Cups, we'll go to this one first. So the Knight of Cups shows that when we have that and the Lovers card, then the month of August is definitely for you one about relationship and love, and about feeling a deeper connection to our partners and working on our relationship, but also even working on the relationship within ourselves. So with August, it's really important for you to bring yourself more self-care, more time just to do things just for the sake of doing them, that things that you love doing. Because I see within this card there is sort of focus on relationships, but when I see the Flowers card, it's about really giving yourself flowers, giving yourself love and kindness. So August is definitely around that theme for you. And when we've got the Six of Pentacles, it's all about receiving. So receiving energy, receiving love, being in that mode of receiving. So it feels like maybe the last few months you've been giving out more than what you have been getting. And when we have this card come up, it means that you might be gifted something. Somebody might be helping you towards something. They might be gifting you money even, or you might get money from unexpected places, or even energy-wise, somebody gifting you their time, gifting you their support. So this month is definitely one of energy and love and healing and relationships. And then also we've got the Lovers card, which is definitely about that. The Lovers is all about maybe you're needing to focus more on the love that you have in your life. The Lovers card shows that there might be some stuff coming up within our relationship. So maybe there's some blocks coming up that needs to be healed, but also a desire to be loved on a soul level. Loved so much that you feel completely encompassed by it, like it surrounds you with everything you have. And if you're single or you don't have or if you're not in a relationship, then show that love and kindness to yourself. Going back to the Knight of Pentacles card, it's about showing yourself love first. Because when we show ourselves love and compassion, then even the energies of those around us will change. So if you've been really hard on yourself, and you might notice this, that if you're really hard on yourself all the time, or if you're constantly being critical, then you might find the relationships around you are showing you that as well. Somebody might be critical of you, or they might be giving you some negative feedback, and then you're taking that on as yourself. But when you see it as a mirror, if somebody's giving you something negative, or they're telling you, giving you feedback that you're taking to heart, maybe it's showing within yourself what you're needing to heal. So be kind to yourself in the month of August. The energy is so powerful right now, though, that as soon as we are thinking or feeling something, then the universe will give us the mirror image back. And sometimes we can take that as face value, like, oh, they're telling us that, then obviously we're doing something wrong. But actually, when you look at it from an energy point of view, it means that maybe that's something that I need to look at within myself. What's needing to be healed within me then? If I'm being too hard and critical, and then somebody's coming up saying something critical, maybe I need to learn how to love myself more. And the universe will bring that back to you. It'll show you love. So there's so much interesting energy coming up for you, and I hope you understood that. I really hope you understood that. If you didn't, just comment below and I'll try and explain it better. Sorry. And then we've got the Star card, which is just, it feels like that energy, that kind of universe energy. It's just the star is all about connecting to that spiritual realm. Opening up our crown chakra, feeling so connected to the divine love. And it's such a powerful month for you. So much healing is coming forward for you in August. The Star card is really about healing, about spiritual awareness and working on ourselves in a way that is exciting and new. Like, you're just realizing your gifts, and it's so incredibly exciting. You've got so much power, and I think that's why they're showing me so much within the love side of things, that once you heal that block, it's just, there's no stopping you. It's really exciting. And then next we have the Have Confidence, Release and Surrender, and Reward Yourself. So these cards definitely tie into the same theme. So have confidence. So the Have Confidence card is, maybe you've not been feeling yourself lately. Maybe you've not been feeling as confident as you used to. Maybe you're feeling, that you're not maybe treating yourself or talking to yourself in the kindest way possible. Have confidence in yourself. So the month of August, maybe you're wanting to, I feel like maybe you're wanting to just totally reinvent yourself, try something new, try new clothes on, or do something different with your hair and makeup, and just have fun and be creative and just enjoy yourself, enjoy your body more. So have confidence within yourself. I think maybe you've been trying to hold yourself to high standards, and this high standards is something that we're all having to learn right now, where society is constantly throwing at us sort of body images that we need to aspire to, or getting beach body ready and things like that, and that can all really shatter our confidence and make us feel like we don't want to put ourselves out there. But the confidence comes from within. It doesn't come from so much as what you dress and what you wear, but when we change something and we get compliments about it, or we're changing, so the month of August is really about working on your individuality and feeling more confident within your own skin. And the Release card shows that maybe you're coming up for this moment where releasing what has been holding you back, release and surrender to resistance to change. Maybe you're a kind of person who doesn't really like change too much, but it can also mean that lately you might be feeling stuck in a rut, and you're just wanting to find your authenticity again, find your freedom, find fun, enjoy yourself. And that's where we got the Reward Yourself. Enjoy yourself, have more fun, and be more carefree, and just let your hair down. So August, I feel like the energy is a lot lighter than what I've picked up on in the other readings, which is maybe what you're needing, to be lighter, kinder to yourself. and then everything else will follow. So don't try and do too much in August. This is just really a month for you to look after yourself and take care of your body and your soul. And then we also have love. Your family and spirit are close by. And confusion. Seek professional advice. So the love card, your family are close by. So maybe August, there might be sort of feelings of nostalgia coming up, memories being resurfaced because they're being triggered by, it could be a photograph or somebody saying something. And that's perfect. I feel like you're going to get signs that they're around you, even the pets in spirit. Maybe you've recently lost a loved one or a pet, and that may have sort of made you feel not so much confidence, not so confident in yourself because you've been having to deal with so much emotions of sadness. So August, that's why August is all about being kind to yourself, and that your loved ones in spirit surround you with their protection, and that they want you to know that you're loved and that you're deserving of love. So don't ever doubt yourself. And the confusion. So there might be some energies coming up in August. It's about kind of siphoning out what it is that you're wanting. And I feel like this is more towards the end of August than the beginning. The beginning is all about self-care and going inward. And then sort of the end of August towards the beginning of September is about getting more clarity on your goals, what you're wanting. Just really understanding, what is that you... God, I'm trying not to say the same thing over and over again. Trying to understand why I'm saying the same thing over and over again. Trying to work out what your next steps are. There you go. So trying to work out what your next steps are, what actions are you needing to take, and getting clarity on that. But I feel like this is more towards the end of August. It's not something to worry about. The confusion will settle more in September. So hopefully that September reading will help you towards that. And then finally, we have share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So this shows me that there is something within you that still needs to be expressed, that your authentic voice, something that you have been holding on to for a long time, that you have gifts to share with the world, that you are a healer, somebody who is here to show the way of something new. And I think you've been holding yourself back. You've been scared to put yourself out there or to say what it is that you're truly wanting to do. And the Share Your Voice card is really about working through that block of if you're trying to put yourself out there, then you've got this fear that you're going to be persecuted for it, that you're going to be told you're crazy or not to do it. So come out of the cave. So this month it feels like you're going to get your confidence back, get more of a spring in your step, and by the end of August it's about sharing what it is that you truly love and putting yourself out there more. So share your voice, share your authenticity, and share who you are with the world, because you are an incredible and beautiful soul and you have so much to give. So don't ever doubt yourself. So I hope this reading resonated with you, pal number 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like this video, please like and share below. And like and subscribe, and share with anybody that might enjoy this reading. Thank you. Bye.